Butch, it's amazing the attitude adjustment that a win will give to a football team. Everything just feels better after a win. What is the biggest difference that you've noticed after the victory on Saturday against San Jose State?
We're a lot happier. I mean, you come off a victory and you feel like, wow, we've worked so hard, and finally we get one after that period of time where we weren't winning. And so Monday you saw a different mentality of the guys coming in, and everyone was jumping up and down. And that's something we hadn't seen since week 1. And so the practice have been going well. Everyone's been a lot happier. We're still practicing hard, and that's the kind of mentality the coaches want, because they don't want us to let off the pedal. And so we're continuing to do that, and hopefully we can play well this week.
What was the most validating part of the win Saturday?
I think the most validating part of the win was seeing everyone play together. You saw the offense rolling. You saw the defense rolling. You saw younger guys come in. I mean, Morgan is a guy who hasn't gotten much playing time, but Fred went down and Morgan came in and led the team in tackles. I mean, I'm kind of angry that he did that, but you know what? If that gets us a win, then I'm all for it. And so it's nice to see the younger guys step up. You saw KJ, who's banged up. He came off the injury and was everywhere on the field. The defense couldn't stop him, and so what we want is just to kind of continue with that, making sure the younger guys step up when their time is needed, and if we can do that, we'll get some more W's.
BYU forced 5 turnovers. There was explosive plays on offense and on defense. What was your favorite play from the win against San Jose State?
I would say Dine's interception. I'm just kind of upset that I got the penalty. I mean, I hit the quarterback and looked around. I didn't see a flag, and so I just went downfield, continued to block, and I saw Dine running, and Fred was hauling. I mean, he was like 10 yards behind Dine, almost caught up to Dine and was just leading the way. And then, penalty, 38, roughing the passer. And so I was kind of upset at that. Coaches were a little angry at me, and so
what's that moment like, Butch, when it's like number 38?
It's demoralizing, guys, and I hope it never happens again. Sorry, guys.
Do you have to say something to Dine at that point? Do you, look over at him and my bad?
We talked about it right after the game, and he said that if I get an interception, he's going to strip me of the ball and then give it back to the offense just to kind of pay back. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but we'll see.
That would be incredibly awkward. Oh, my gosh. How's your health? How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm still a little banged up. The hand hurts a little bit still. But recovery is going well, therapy is going well, and they said with time you'll be at 100%. But we're just gonna have to play through some pain, and that's fine with me.
What kind of pain are we talking about, Butch? Is it just nagging, or do you just forget about it during game time? How's that work?
It'll nag you for maybe a play, and then it'll go away. I mean, I think the thing is you're so caught up in the game, and so you kind of forget about everything. And so, there are some plays here and there where my hand will go numb, and it's part of the game. And so, I played through an MCL last year where I was fine, and then I get cut, and there's pain. And so, you just gotta learn how to play through it. And I think that's something that I'm learning, and hopefully continuing to learn so I can get better and kind of forget about that pain throughout the entire game.
Well, at least you don't have to use your hands in football. That's the good news.
It's kind of hard at the linebacker position, exactly.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Let's talk about something that didn't have anything to do with you, but I want your comment on. So Brian Logan had a bold prediction before the game on our pregame show, and he said that BYU would have 600-plus yards of total offense. That was pretty bold given the way things had gone. BYU's sitting on 598 after Neil Pau'u catches the ball. Then Neil fumbles it. And it cost Brian Logan his bold prediction. Your thoughts?
I apologize. I'm so sorry. That's my younger brother. Well, I'm not going to apologize. He should come and apologize to you. So next time you guys grab him, make sure you bring that up.
Yeah, we were dying as he was as well. It was
really bad. He apologizes for that. Sorry,
We're all laughing at Brian, actually.
Yeah, and I was laughing at my brother when it happened, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. So.
Yeah, it's guys fumbling, and but it was a good game. We're joking about kind of some of these moments, but. Now Fresno State comes up. This is a team that's played some good ball. Then they lost to UNLV by 10. They look a little vulnerable in a way that way. What do you think of the Bulldogs?
What people don't see is that they're really tough. The running back is a freshman, and he is running everywhere. He's really good at seeing the field and will cut back and get yards. And so what we see is that they have some deep threats. They have some solid receivers, and the quarterback is very mobile. And so I kind of think of Utah State. That quarterback was able to move around in the pocket and escape. And so what we're hoping is we can kind of keep him inside the pocket, make sure that if he wants to throw long balls, go ahead. I feel like our DBs have stepped up a ton. You saw Mike Shell. He seemed like he was running a vertical route for San Jose State, and he caught the ball. And
he was the receiver.
Yeah, exactly. And so what we needed to do this week is make sure that we first stop the run, because all they want to do is run the ball, and then take a shot every now and again. And so if we can stop the run, have them throw the ball more often, we'll be okay.
Have you ever been to Fresno before?
Never. And so I'm kind of nervous as of what to expect, but I have some family out there. They say it's a good time, and so we'll have to see. I won't be able to go out with them and hang out with them, but just being there will be cool.
All right, Butch. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
And hopefully Diane's not stripping you of the
Yeah.
ball after
Yeah.
you haven't come up with an interception.
Thank you, guys. Happy Halloween.